We all do it. Too often we look outside of ourselves for validation. We look to others to give us approval. If we can win the approval of other people, we feel good. If we don't get approval, well, we can be very hard on ourselves. Do we truly need outside approval to feel validated? We'll look at that question and others in this episode of Easy Stress Cures. Steve Carter, your host for the Easy Stress Cures show. I thank you for joining me. By way of brief introduction, for more than 4 decades, I have helped thousands of people move from stress to success. Many of those clients were helped through my company, Stress Solutions, LLC. That company is now Stress Solutions USA. To learn more about my background and to find other resources related to stress mastery, to include other podcasts, visit our website at stressreliefradio.com. Don't we all enjoy hearing good comments about ourselves? Doesn't it feel good to have someone validate you, to give you approval? That experience is something I think we all enjoy. There are, however, many of us who are dependent on outside validation, outside approval, before we can feel good about who we are, about what we've accomplished. When that is the case, we are giving our power away to other people. If you need approval, validation from others, those people can wield tremendous power over you and can often control your behavior. But here's the truth. It's important to remember you do not need external approval to be worthy or valuable as a person. You are unique and valuable just as you are. It is okay to be proud of yourself and your accomplishments. That doesn't mean you become a narcissist or conceited. It simply means you acknowledge your worth as you are. If you choose to change one or more aspects of yourself, that is perfectly fine. When you choose to make changes because that is something you truly want to do, you are far more likely to be successful in making those changes without internal resistance. If you try to make changes because someone else says you should, in all likelihood, you are going to fail to make those changes. It can be more than helpful to practice self-compassion and to be kind and understanding towards yourself, even if you make mistakes, or it seems as though you've fallen short of your goals. One way to give yourself approval is to focus on your strengths and your positive qualities. Remind yourself of the skills and abilities you've acquired. Remind yourself of the positive deeds, the good deeds that you've done in this world. Remind yourself about the many people that you've helped. It's also important to cultivate a sense of gratitude for the good things in your life. When you do set goals, it can be helpful to set achievable goals. When you do set goals, set achievable goals for yourself and celebrate your progress and accomplishments, no matter how small they may seem. Another way to give yourself approval is to surround yourself with supportive and positive people who appreciate and value you for who you truly are. Having supportive people around you can boost your self-esteem and confidence, and it can help you feel more comfortable and accepted. Ultimately, the most important thing is to be true to yourself and to cultivate a sense of self-acceptance and self-compassion. This can take a little bit of time and effort, but it is worth that investment. Doing so can help you build a strong sense of self-worth and feel more confident and self-assured in all aspects of your life. If you find it difficult to give yourself approval, let's change that to give yourself self-validation. Validate who you are, what you stand for, and your worth in this world. Self-validation is an integral aspect of nurturing emotional well-being and fostering personal growth. Acknowledging and accepting your own thoughts, your feelings, your experiences, without seeking external validation is a powerful practice that will enhance your self-esteem and will promote resilience. Self-validation refers to the act of recognizing and affirming your own emotions, your experiences, your inner truths. It involves validating yourself without depending solely on others for that validation and not seeking constant reassurance from external sources. Self-validation empowers you to trust your own perceptions and embrace your authentic self. What are ways we can self-validate? I suggest beginning with mindful self-awareness. Mindful self-awareness. Developing self-awareness through mindfulness practice can allow you to observe your thoughts, your feelings, your experiences without judgment. Being mindful helps you cultivate a non-reactive response to what you would otherwise react to. Mindful self-awareness helps you develop a deeper understanding of yourself, and it does facilitate enhancing self-validation. Next on our list, acknowledge and validate your emotions. Acknowledge and validate your emotions. When you experience different emotions, it is crucial to recognize and validate them. Instead of dismissing or judging emotions as right or wrong, acknowledge them as valid and an understandable response to whatever specific situation is at hand. Our reactive emotions simply are. They're not good, they're not bad, they are as they are. Offer yourself compassion and understanding, and embrace the full range of your emotional experiences. Next, cultivate a supportive inner dialogue. Cultivate a supportive inner dialogue. Challenge self-criticism. Combat self-criticism by challenging negative self-talk. Replace self-deprecating thoughts with self-compassion and affirming statements. Treat yourself with kindness and remind yourself that everyone makes mistakes and we all face challenges. When you notice critical self-talk, stop. Allow a loving in and out breath, and on the out breath, voice out loud, cancel that thought. Say out loud, cancel that thought. Immediately create a counter-positive affirmation. As an example, let's say you were distracted while driving and ran a red light. Your inner critic ramps up with self-critical statements such as, "What's wrong with you? You could have killed someone or yourself, you idiot." And it will go on as long as you listen to it. Once you're aware of that inner critic, say out loud, cancel that thought, cancel that thought. Acknowledge the mistake. Yes, I ran the light. I was lost in thought, rather than giving my full attention to driving. I am thankful no one was hurt. This mistake is a wake-up call for me, From this moment forward, I am choosing to give my full attention to the road. As soon as you stop that inner critic, you regain conscious control of your thinking and of your actions. Next on our list, practice self-care. Practice self-care. Engage in activities that prioritize self-care and self-nurturing. This includes practicing healthy boundaries, setting aside time for relaxation, engaging in hobbies, engaging in physical exercise, and seeking support from trusted individuals. And finally, develop an inner dialogue practice that supports and uplifts you. Encourage positive self-talk by reminding yourself of your strengths, your accomplishments, and your unique qualities. Practice self-encouragement. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding you would offer to a dear friend. Here are some supporting affirmations you can consider. Affirmation 1, I'm kind to others. I now choose to be equally kind to myself. I'm kind to others. I now choose to be equally kind to myself. Another affirmation could be, like everyone on this planet, I am a work in progress, and I'm growing every day. Like everyone else on this planet, I am a work in progress, and I'm growing every day. Another possibility, my feelings and beliefs are mine, and I accept them as valid regardless of anyone else's opinions. My feelings and beliefs are mine, and I accept them as valid regardless of anyone else's opinions. Another possibility, I choose to learn from any mistake and make whatever changes are needed ongoing. I choose to learn from any mistake and make whatever changes are needed ongoing. A positive affirmation could be, I choose to acknowledge my achievements, regardless of whether anyone else says a word. 3 recent achievements are, and then you speak those 3 achievements out loud. I choose to acknowledge my achievements, regardless of whether anyone else says a word. Another possibility, my self-worth is not based on other people's opinions. My self-worth is not based on other people's opinions. And finally, I choose to give myself approval daily and acknowledge the positive contributions I'm making. I choose to give myself approval daily and acknowledge the positive contributions I'm making. You know it's true. You're kind to others. It's now time to be kind to yourself. Give yourself grace and forgiveness if you make a mistake. The only people who never make mistakes are people who never try, people who do nothing, take no chances, and they achieve nothing important. Failure is only a pothole in life's highway. Keep moving toward your goals. Self-validation is a transformative practice that fosters emotional well-being. It strengthens self-esteem, and it promotes your authenticity. By acknowledging and accepting your own emotions and experiences, you can embark on a journey of self-discovery and growth. Through mindfulness, self-compassion, and cultivating a supportive inner dialogue, you can embrace self-validation and build a solid foundation for personal development and fulfillment, and, most important, for emotional peace and happiness. If you would like a transcript of this episode, email me at cartermethod@gmail.com and simply put in the subject line, transcript for the self-validation episode. Transcript for the self-validation episode. You can leave the body of the email blank. Send that email to me at cartermethod@gmail.com, and I will send back to you the transcript. If you're not yet following the Easy Stress Cure Show, I encourage you to do that wherever you get your podcasts. When you follow the show, you will never miss an episode. You will find more stress relief goodness on our website at stressreliefradio.com, stressreliefradio.com. If you would like to reach me for any reason, email me at cartermethod@gmail.com. Until our next visit together, your host here, Stephen Carter, wishing for you and your loved ones blessings in abundance.